Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. We're super excited to have you guys here, whether you are live or whether you are watching the replay. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations for taking the time to dedicate 1 hour to your business, to learn more about social media, to be able to elevate more your online presence. And Crystal and I am super excited to collaborate with her and bring you guys the tools, but most importantly, that you take action after this. So I'm super excited. We're going to talk a little bit about algorithm, connecting, Facebook, stories, content creation, Reels 101, just very basics and maybe a little bit of branding. So we're going to have this awesome discussion. So I want you guys to be focused, take time right now, get all the distractions out, and I want you guys to focus and take action, okay? Get a pen, piece of paper. I do have a PDF available that I want you guys to download, okay? So, Crystal, I don't know if you have the PDF and you can share it here in the, are you able to share it in the chat? If you can, no worries, but this is the PDF. Basically, if you are on your computer, you can scan this QR code and it should take you to a link. And that link on the second one, you should be able to download the PDF or just go to /Amanda J. If you cannot do this right now, don't worry, we will get it to you, okay? Whether it be WhatsApp or whatever it may be, okay? Because I really want you guys to take advantage of this. So let me guys know, give me a thumbs up if you guys are good. Did you scan it? Were you able to get it? Let me see if I can, let me see if I can do this really quick. Just go to www.stanstore/Amanda J, and it should be on the second portion that says Guide to Reels 101. Okay, this is very important. Basically, I'm going to teach you the steps, and that's going to be kind of sort of like a guide that you're going to also have. Okay, so there are 3 elements, almost 4 elements that are crucial and super important when you are going to do reels. Okay, and at the end, I'll show you some technical goodies that you can have. But right now, I'm going to teach you more of the function and and how to create these 3 elements. So the first one is having a hook. Okay, you can do the reel, you can have all those captions, but if you do not have a hook, it's not going to be able to communicate. So the function of a hook, the purpose of the hook, is what grabs your audience attention right away. It's what sparks curiosity or interest, making viewers reading content. Okay, how are you going to create this? You're going to use, you can do multiple things. You have to be creative. Remember, we're giving you a tool and you're the one that sit down and implement and be creative also. Never be afraid to try new things. So how are you going to create it? You're going to ask, you can start with an improving question, talking statistics, an excited person, or something controversial at the beginning of a contest. So you have to be creative and also be very relevant to the audience. Also, very important, this goes with Instagram mostly, but also with Facebook. So very important that you are very niche down in your Instagram, okay? What does this mean? You have to be very clear on who you are serving, how do you serve them, and have a call to action. This you can do in your bio. Who are you serving? Are you serving women 35 and over? Women 45 and over? Are you geared more towards stay-at-home moms, or maybe entrepreneurs, women in the corporate world, or men? Whatever your niche is knowing who you're talking to, okay? And your niche is, are you gonna
No.
hold on, I have here. Let me please make sure you're on mute, guys, so I can okay, so I can be able to hear. Okay, great. So so niching down is like, for example, like one of my Instagram reels is all about reels, digital resources, and that's all I talk about on that Instagram. And then I have another one that I talk all about pharmacy, skincare, makeup. So I'm very focused as to who I serve and the specific topic and niche that I'm going to be talking about. Also optimize your profile. We can talk about that a little bit later. So point 1, hook, have a good hook. And I'll give you examples at the end. Okay. The second part is your pain point. Okay. So what's the purpose of the pain point? This is where you're going to identify and highlight the problem or need that your audience has. This is what makes them feel like you understand their challenges. It's what builds empathy and connection with them. Okay. You need to pinpoint and shine a spotlight on that very issue and desire that your audience has. And it's like saying to them, hey, I get you. I understand you. I've been where you are. Okay. And that makes them be like, wow, she understands me. She shares my struggle. That's pulling them in. Okay. How are you going to create this? Let me look at the chat real quick. I want to be able to answer any questions. Okay. How to create it. You're gonna describe the problem clearly and concisely. Okay. Use language that resonates with your audience, that it's relatable. Okay. Give them examples. Talk in their language. Sometimes we don't have to use like very elaborate language. Sometimes it has to be just very simple, real life stories. And examples that hit close to home. Okay. It's like, yes, that's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what, so basically how you're going to do this, you want to connect with them more on a heartfelt level. And that's all about connection. So the pain point is, what is their problem or what is their struggle? So you have to make sure that you have a good hook. You describe the pain point. Okay. And I know this is long to describe it, but I'm going to tell you later how you're able to do that. Also, offering a solution. We are solution specialists. Okay. Why? Because we first have the opportunity, whether it be income that they're looking for, or a skincare problem that they may have, or a makeup necessity that they have. So we need to offer a solution, and what you could tailor this to whatever industry you're at. What is the purpose of this? You're going to develop a response or solution to the pain point that you've identified. Okay. Your audience needs to see that you have an effective way to address the issue. Okay. How are you going to create this? You're going to lay down the solution with precision and organization. Okay. You can give examples, case studies, testimonials that back up the effectiveness of your approach. So I found this quote and I wanted to put it here. It says, understand that the problem earns their attention, but presenting the solution earns their trust. I don't know if you guys have heard this, that the saying, we say it a lot in this industry, people do business with people they like, know, and trust. That is very true. But they mostly will do is trust. Because, I mean, they can like you, but whatever, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they trust you. Okay. So you want to be able to earn people's trust. And how do you do that? Being relatable, being real, connecting with them one-on-one. Okay. So have a solution in your reels. Also, very important, not only your reels, but even in your content. And I know Chris is going to go into this in her portion, but having a call to action, a CTA, whether it be a post, reel, a Facebook Live, whatever it may be, you need to have a call to action. Okay. So what is the purpose of that, of the CTA? Is to guide your audience to what they should do next. A clear and persuasive call to action can prompt viewers to take action, whether it's subscribing to your channel, subscribing to an email list, purchasing, sharing your content, or even commenting. Okay. It's like when people say, hey, if you resonate with this, drop a heart emoji in the comments. That's a good CTA. Okay. How to create it. You're going to be very straightforward and precise about what you want your audience to do. You can use words like sign up, download, share, buy. Ensure that the CTA aligns with the purpose of your content. I want to stop right here and say that this will take practice. This is not something that you're going to get from today. I still struggle. Matter of fact, I'll tell you guys a testimony later that really put me on the spot. Let me make sure I don't forget, because I have, hold on. Don't forget. I have to write it down. Testimony. Okay, because I will forget. Okay, I'm going to show a testimony at the end. So I know it's a lot, but I want you guys to know that this takes practice, okay, and consistency, okay? So make sure you use those words. When you see that says sign up or download, you might not have a product where they can download or sign up, but guess what? For example, something that can make you really stand out from other beauty influencers is having other resources. You can have a simple PDF on how to do your makeup. on skincare, like a simple PDF, an ebook. You can write it super simple. An ebook should be like 5 to 6, maybe 9 pages. And you can create it in Canva really nice. You can use Chat GPT, which is an amazing resource. I don't know if you guys know about Chat GPT. I can show you at the end. But it is artificial intelligence that helps you create content. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to copy and paste what it says, right? But you can be inspired by the information that's in Chat GPT and create an ebook. Create a checklist for your makeup. Here's your checklist on what you need to do your makeup. Have that free resource. Like you could go live or do a reel and be like, hey, and if you want to know how to do this makeup, go ahead and download my free checklist on what to get with this makeup look. Simple. You create it super easy in Canva, and maybe we can do another session on that, on how to do that. But those are basically some ideas, okay, that you can use. Also, I'm gonna give you now real tips, okay? So first, hook, solution or pain point, just to recap, and a call to action. And you should see that in your PDF. Now, some real tips, okay? So make sure something that is being used a lot, you know how trends change and technology changes. So something that I see and I've heard a lot of creators do is that they change the atmosphere, okay? Sometimes I can even be doing a reel here sitting down, but sometimes it's important to, go around the room, do a reel at the park, shoot yourself at the park, but, record yourself at the park, record yourself walking around your neighborhood, in different environments, add a visual variety. Okay. So it keeps your audience attentive. In cafes, in different rooms in your house, you can do one by the window or do one. How many of you see those types of reels where people change scenes and you're like so engaged, right? Or they use different transitions in their reels that captivates people's attention. Okay. And you only have 3 seconds literally to get someone's attention for them to stop scrolling, literally. But it takes time. I'm also here. I'm teaching this, but because I'm passionate about it. But I'm also in the learning curve with you guys. Okay, so it's something that I'm also learning. Okay, so editing and adding captions. This is key. You have to make sure that your reels has captions. Okay, so subtitles. This will ensure that you can reach other audience. I don't know if you knew, but 85% of your audience listens to your reels in silence. Okay, that's why it's so important. Okay, 85% is so important to have captions. I see videos still with the captions, so sometimes I have it low because the kids are sleeping, whatnot, but very important to have captions, okay? You can highlight, if you have captions, you can highlight whatever ingredients you're showing, the steps that you're doing, whether you're doing a recipe video or whatever it may be, okay? Some applications that I highly recommend is CapCut. It's a pretty awesome application that has everything. I think it's $12.99 a month, the paid version. It does have a free version. Everything that I'm showing you has a free version. I pay for it because I'm a content creator at heart. So for me, it's very, it's worth it for me. And also the application captions, and I'll show you guys later how my phone looks and how I work with them, okay? I also use Big VU, which is an amazing resource. So I'm gonna give you now some examples of hooks. So let's suppose you're coaching, okay? Even though we're in the beauty industry, let's suppose you're coaching, and really, if you're a leader here and you are building teams, you're also mentoring them and you're also coaching them, okay? Although this is not specifically this neat, pharmacy, but you can still, I want to share with you because you can kind of grasp the idea. So you can write something like transform your business game from trying to thriving with strategies that speak to your hustle, and heart. Let's craft success together. Okay. This can also be a really good bio, okay, in your Instagram. Okay. Tired of doing business grind? Let's rewire your approach, blend passion with strategy, and carve a path that feels like your true calling. Okay, that's a really good, of course, if you're going to put it in a reel, it has to be a little bit shorter, but you can use this as a bio. And I'm just showing you like kind of sort of an idea of what a hook would look like. if it's in the coaching industry. Other examples could be, did you know that about 50% of small businesses struggle to thrive beyond 5 years? I would leave it at that if I would do a caption just to captivate the person's attention, right? If you're serving small businesses, if that's your niche, small businesses, this would be a really good caption. Did you know that 50% of small businesses struggle to thrive beyond 5 years? Something that we can use. Did you know that after age 25, your collagen levels drop by, would have to do research by 50%, 25%, whatever it may be. Do your research too. And that would captivate, oh, after 25, my collagen levels, what? I need to listen to this person, right? And she has a solution to my problem. So those are basic examples. You can always offer add a personal story. So that's also really awesome. You can also offer like free consultation, personalized coaching. Those are just some ideas I'm throwing out there. I'm a person that likes to give a bunch of ideas. Okay, so you write down whatever resonates with you and what doesn't, it's all good. Some hooks that you can also use. You can offer free resources. For example, like download your free skincare guide. It's the way of helping you look your best. These are like not hooks necessarily, but CTA. Another one, did you know that specific recommendations for your skin type? Send us a messages and we will help you find the best routine. So it's like, that's a really good call to action. Some hook for skincare. Did you know that you can achieve radiant skin without spending a fortune? That's a really good hook that you can add. Okay, and of course it says discover the secrets behind skincare with Farmasi products. But your first hook can be, did you know that you can achieve radiant skin without spending a fortune? I like that one. A second one, which would be like a shocking statistic: 80% of people experience visible improvements in their skin texture in just 2 weeks. Do you want to be one of them? Another one, which this is more like a personal story. A year ago, my skin was constantly irritated. But when I discovered Farmasi products and my skin changed completely, I'll tell you my story. And then you can add a transition there and go on to, a little bit on your story. So these are just some examples. Also, if you are serving moms, for example, in the wellness industry, you can be like, hey mom, say hello to self-care in a cup. If we're talking about coffee or collagen, okay? And then you can go on deep dive into the world of collagen and coffee blends. These are just examples, but you get, I hope I can, I'm explaining it right, the idea. Moms, are you ready to add a touch of wellness to your daily hustle? That's a really good caption because it's short and quick and to the point, okay? All right. So just a couple other tips that I wanted to share. So it's very important that you do original content, but also we hear about trending audio. What's this, right? How can you identify trending audio? And the way that you can identify if it's going to be trending before it's used is that it has less than 5,000 uses, okay? And at least the first video has 1 million views, okay? And then the rest, 1 million views and then 5K. And I'll show you here in a second. Okay, this one didn't come up. So also, last few tips. Also, make sure also that when you're doing captions, it is within the range that you can see here. Make sure IG will give you certain limitations as to where you want to put the captions. We'll make sure it's in the center and within those margins, so it's visually better. Okay. So I want to give you guys some homework, okay? You have your PDF, but I want you guys to give you some homework. You're going to make a reel and you're going to identify the biggest pain point that your avatar or ideal client has, something that has not allowed them to achieve in a long time. Okay, this will take some homework, okay? It could be something such as, this is the reason why you don't get clients at this point. Okay, this is for another niche specifically, but I'm just giving you the idea. So I identified the major pain point, what they actually need, the biggest pain. 2, you can say something along the lines of, I know how you feel because I was there too, and it didn't feel good. Okay, so I could be like, for example, I have a testimony with acne, and I can be like, If you're struggling with adult acne after 30, and then I can go on to be like, how do I know that you can feel low self-esteem? Is because I was there too, and it didn't feel good. This is a true story. It didn't feel good. I actually have a testimony. And then I can go on to say, do you want to know what I did to solve this issue? Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm the creator of such and such. Stay until the end because I'm going to show you and explain to you how I was able to solve that problem. That's how you should start your reel, okay, with that engaging and captivating them, okay? And 5, make sure like in the middle of the reel before your CTA, you're mentioning at least 2 steps that helped you achieve that goal, helped you achieve that clear skin, okay? So that's something that you can also use. And then I will go ahead and skip this. And then I'll go ahead and skip it. Okay, so that's the end, but not the end. That's the end of my presentation per se, because I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, okay? Let me go ahead and I will show you guys. Here. How is this going? Do you guys get it so far? Do you guys understand? Do you guys have any questions? Is this helping you in some way? Let me know, because I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. I'm sharing my screen really quick. It's gonna take me. Oh. Technical difficulty. You think you guys should be able to see it? No. Okay, now you should be able to see it. There you go. Do you guys see my screen? You guys see it? Awesome. Okay, thank you. Okay. So
Yes.
one of the things, awesome, thank you. One of the tools that I use is Big UV. Okay. Big UV actually, Big UV is a paid, it has a free version. I have a specific link that can give you $20 off, and it will give you 7 days for free. Let me know if you want that and I'll shoot you the link. But I do pay for this one. But this is a teleprompter. I've had so many people that follow me in my pharmacy page, and they're like, how do you do these videos? And how do you talk? And you're so like, you say so quick, and how do you do that? And it sounds like I'm memorizing the script, but I'm actually not. I cannot memorize things that fast. Like I had to write you my testimony. I had to write down to memorize, to remember to tell you about the testimony. So how do I do this? I create the script, okay? Once I create the script, I put it into Big VU. And after I put it in Big VU, I'm able to see the script. Let me go ahead and let me see if I can put the link here, just in case you guys can see it. Put it over here, just for you guys to check it out. Let me put it right here, because you guys might want to check that out. Okay, so that's the link for, hope it comes out. Ay, Dios mío. No me sale. Okay, aquí, I got it. Okay, right there. Okay. It's not letting me paste it. It's all good. It's all good. If you guys just go to my link, you should be able to get it. But anyways, let me go ahead and move forward. I want Kristen to start her portion. So Big VU, you're gonna click on it. Okay, you should be able to already have your script. Go ahead and work on it on your notes in your phone, and once you have it, you'll be able to put it in here. So you would click on the plus button. You're gonna create a new script, and this is where you're gonna put the script, okay? Now, for the purposes of this tutorial, I already have one here that I put in. I did a training yesterday for a business coaches, for a team of business coaches, so I used this example. But basically, here's the script. I would put the script there. Actually, this app generated it, okay? Which you can use AI for this, but I would always recommend don't copy and paste from AI. add your essence to it, add your twist to it, be you, be authentic. Yes, you can have inspiration from all these tools. By all means, use ChatGPT, but make sure you add your twist to it because you want to be authentic. And so, for example, I'm going to teach you how I do it. Now, this does take practice, okay? This takes a lot of practice. And this, I've been in front of camera for many, many years. Since I was little, I've been in front of camera. So this comes like very natural to me, although I have always been shy, very timid. I don't like to say shy or timid, but more introvert. I'm very introverted. But when you put a camera in front of me, it's like I light up. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's what God, I know that's where the Lord called me to. Also, as one of my things to do reels, and I mean not to do reels, to do video. There wasn't no reels when I was little, but I was been always. I remember my uncle had a really big camcorder, those really big ones that the cassettes were this huge. Do you guys remember that? Well, some of you guys are like my age. So those big camcorders, I used to be recording on those, and I was a little girl, and I would always in front of a camera. So this comes very, very natural for me, but I still get nervous. So don't get me wrong. So I'm gonna click on the phone and I'm gonna look at the camera. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna make sure I have a ring light. Please have a ring light. Please, please have a ring light. Ring lights are not that expensive. Okay, you can go on Amazon. This one that I have here, I think, well, no, but there's some for $20. And listen, if you do not have a ring light, don't stop. Don't think that you cannot do video. Go outside, get close to a window. That's natural lighting, and natural lighting is the best lighting. Go outside. That's the best lighting. If you want to do them at night, please buy, invest on a on a ring light. So I'm gonna go, and it has a live version as well, but we're not gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna breathe in, breathe out. I'm just gonna read up of it. Today, we're going to explore how coaches can unleash their authenticity to stand out in social media arena. Authenticity is key to building trust and connecting with your audience. So here are 3 tips to help you shine. First, embrace vulnerability. Show your audience that you're human and share your own struggles and lessons learned. This creates relatability and authenticity and connection with your followers. Second, find your niche and own it. Identify what makes you unique, etc., etc., etc. Right? So literally, I'm reading off the screen, but it looks like I am actually. Okay, I talk a lot with my hands, so this, like I said, it takes practice, but that's. Well, that's an example of how you can do that. Okay, let me see the comments. Okay, what's the age of the app? The age of the app, the age. Let me see. Yeah, a ring camera is nice. This is a teleprompter. She meant the name. Oh, the name. Okay, yes, the name of the app is Big VU. Okay, Big VU. Let me see, because I'm trying to down. If you go to Stan Store / Amanda J, you should be able to let me see if I can add it here. You should be able to see the app, so you guys can, because I want you guys to take advantage of the app. Let me see if it'll let me. It's not even letting me put it in the chat. Let me see. We're gonna go to www.stan.store / Amanda Jane. Hopefully that link works. I'm not sure, but I'll send to you guys. So basically, this is how Big VU works. Now, CapCut does have a teleprompter. I personally prefer this because you can add different captions to it, the paid version. Again, you can play with it for like 7 days for free. So make sure you take advantage of that. Then I download it. I go ahead and download it here. Once I download it, it should be on my camera roll. Then I put it into CapCut, okay, and that's how I edit it. Another application that you can use is Captions, which is an amazing tool. This will even translate So that's basically how I also add captions to my videos is using this application. Okay. And CapCut is the one that I use to edit videos. I basically go here, it's already saved, and I can go ahead and go here to text, auto captions. If it's in English, I would just take, like, for example, let's choose that one. And then that will generate different captions. So this is how I add those captions, okay, for real. Also, something that another tip that I wanted to give you guys, if you guys go live, you know that you can repurpose that content and make reels out of your lives. You can do that by using the application Friendly. Friendly is completely free, okay? And you can just synchronize your Instagram and your Facebook. And once you're on your profile, let me look for any video. You can just click on this cloud right here, and that cloud will allow you to copy it. Okay, so this is like a video I did, and I can just click on the cloud, and it will automatically download and save to my photos. And out of that, I can upload it to CapCut, and just edit out of one reel, get the best highlight of the video, and you can create a reel out of that as well. Okay. Something else that I wanted to share with you guys, excuse me, I'm sorry. Something also that you can share is that you can make sure that you take time. This is something that, like I said, it's going to take practice, but you can sit down and batch content. What does that mean? That means that you're going to sit down and create 5-10 reels in one sitting. You can do it. Okay, like that, you're not, especially us busy moms or that work. It's really hard to be up to date, like daily posting and stuff. No, what you can do, I have this feature because I have a for example, like this is my Instagram for Farmasi, and it says mujeres de 35 en adelante con secretos de belleza, café y colágeno. Descubre el arte de cuidarte y la oportunidad de ingresos adicionales. Why coffee and collagen? Because it's my store product. That's what I love, and that's what I'm going to promote. Besides other products, of course, but that's basically how I have this profile. Okay, the other profile, which is my main profile, this is where I give you real tips, where I give you tutorials, business, and so forth. So here, when I create a reel, I can go to draft. These are all my saved reels. Okay, they are not yet posted. But what I can do, let's suppose I want to put this one. This is just my family creating content. So you can pick, once you film the reel, you're gonna save it. It has like a little button where you can like an arrow pointing down. And click on that, and it's gonna save, and it's gonna take you to the draft. You're gonna click on it. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can have 10 videos here that you created on a Sunday night. You're gonna go to advanced setting, and you're gonna schedule the reel. Okay. And you can also synchronize that reel to your Facebook, and you pick the date and the time, and it does everything for you. Okay, your reel will come up on Instagram and on Facebook when you synchronize that, and then you pick the date, you pick the time that you want it to come out. Okay, so you can have reels coming out all week. Make sure you synchronize it to Facebook, and you should be good to go. Okay, and if you guys haven't, I know I'm going really fast, but if you guys have any questions, you can definitely send me a message, and I will help you guys. When I check out the. So those are little tips and tricks that you can also use. Let me see. I don't know if you guys have any questions with the PDF. Let me see. I don't see any questions. Were you guys able to check out the link? Did it work for some of you or no? Yes, no. Let me know if it worked. If it didn't, no big deal. I'll put it here when Crystal starts to speak. So anyway, so that's it for me. That's all I wanted to share. The testimony that I wanted to give you guys at the end was that I obviously have a mentor on course creation, and she was telling me, yes, it opened. Great, thank you, Caridad. She told me that that's why I was telling you about niching down even on Instagram, because she told me that a lot of people, some people wanted to buy my course, but they had not bought my course, and I'm going to be very, very vulnerable, because they see that my feed, I don't talk about pharmacy on my feed at all. This Instagram is exclusively for that. But on my stories, I talk about pharmacy and other stuff. And she told me that I was confusing my audience. She's like, some people, they wanted to buy from you and they were following you, but they said that in your stories, sometimes you start to talk about pharmacy. And I'm like, well, this is how things change. To my understanding, right before, on your stories, talk about everything, but be very focused on your feed. And she told me, focus more on this ID, focus more on all digital and reels. Do not talk about pharmacy on this page. And I'm like, okay, fine. So make sure you're very niche down. Of course, maybe here and there I'll say something, but definitely I'll be more caution to just be very focused and not talk so much about it. But this is just a very specific side business that I have, so it has nothing to do. But on my other one, pharmacy, I can talk about anything I want because it's all about. So to share with you guys some of these tips. I know it can be a little bit overwhelming, but definitely reach out to me. Let me know if you guys have any questions, any help, and go ahead. So right now, I'm going to present to you our awesome Crystal. Please, my phone is spinning. My old head is spinning, but I will slowly keep trying to learn. Yes, don't worry. You got this. You got this. I'm going to present to you the amazing Crystal Reyes. She's an amazing leader, also an amazing, she does great social media. She's an awesome content creator. So Crystal, it's all yours.
Amanda, you getting me all nervous over here? I'm like, with that introduction, I'm over here, my belly is like turning. So I told Amanda I was super nervous because I've done presentations like for a long time, and not just for business, for like even ministry, because I do ministry. So presentations for me are a piece of cake, right? Especially when you have like a PDF or a PowerPoint or something that you can kind of just like read off. But today I'm getting out of my comfort zone because I am going to be showing you guys like my Instagram and my Facebook and how to do certain things. Okay. So please be patient with me because like I said, I'm super nervous. Not only that, listen, okay, for us mothers, for you guys, I just had a baby in April. He is 7 months. And if anything happens, it happened all today. Okay. I mean, everything. I was like, oh my goodness, everything is happening today, especially like right when I logged into the Zoom, he pooped. So I don't know if you guys saw me like come off of the camera to change his diaper. So just FYI, we can do this. Okay. Power to us moms. So let me share my screen with you guys. Okay. And I'm excited to do this. All right, let me go ahead and make this bigger. If you can see it, please let me know in the chat. Yeah. Okay. Amanda, give me the thumbs up. Awesome. So social media 101. First of all, Amanda, great. I love this so much. I'm definitely going to be watching the replay so that I can literally sit and digest, because I don't know about you guys, that was a lot of information, but it was such valuable information. And if you really take it in, you can do so much. You can do so much with social media. Okay. So let's continue. Today, what I'm going to be, or my portion, right, of the presentation is going to be teaching you guys a little bit about social media. Like, why do we use social media? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Like, why am I even on social media? Like, what is the purpose of it, right? And then I'm going to teach you about algorithm, content, a little bit about content, and then the stories, okay? I was going to focus mostly only on the stories, but I just added a few little things for you guys, okay? Let's continue. All right, so social media, let's start with that. What is the purpose of social media? All right, the purpose is to connect and share same interests with others. Okay, how many of you guys are coffee lovers? Put it in the chat, right? If you're a coffee lover, then you know that when you share coffee, people are usually like, where'd you get that coffee? Or, did you like that coffee? And we're always recommending coffees, right? We're always like recommending coffee. At least I know I am. And if my sister, who's a coffee lover, tells me, Crystal, you need to try this coffee at Starbucks, I'm like, I'm there. I'm like, I want to try that new coffee that she told me, right? So you're sharing the same interest. When I share something on social media, whether it's about coffee or my kids or marriage, or I don't know, something that I went through and I'm vulnerable, those that are interested or share the same interest with me, what are they going to do? What do you think they're going to do? They're going to like it. They're going to engage. They're going to comment, right? Because they are interested in that. We share that same interest. So that's what social media is about. It's about sharing the things that you love, and people are going to connect with you because you love it, right? And they love you. So social media also gives us the freedom to explore hidden skills and create. How many of you guys can say that ever since you started using social media, you learned something new, right? Whether it was posting or, how to write certain things, right? Or I don't know, how to message someone on Messenger, right? Or how to do a story. Like it sounds silly, right? But these are things that you learn, right? I didn't just wake up one day and know how to do a story, right? Or know how to use like the boomerang, right? My kids, sometimes they get annoyed with me because I'm like, it's a boomerang, not a photo. And they're like, oh, so then they're like trying to do something for the boomerang, right? So like once I learn how to do those things, it becomes fun and I want to keep doing them, right? So you have that freedom to explore hidden skills and then create stuff like Amanda was sharing, these reels and all this fun stuff that you get to do. You get to kind of like test out your creativity. Okay, you get to social media, you get to share inspiration, you get to share tips with other people, or even solutions, like she said as well, right? People have problems, and what are we sharing with them? Solutions, right? And then of course, monetize. You can use social media to monetize. Okay, hello. This is like off topic kind of, because I know like, we are all a pharmacy centered. Guys, I made I think it was $56 by sharing reels on Facebook. They invited me to become a part of their, I don't know, like Reels creator, something like that. And I was like, okay, let me give it a try. And I started uploading Reels. One of my Reels with my baby, okay, it was a simple, like kind of like an ASMR video with my baby. It had over 65,000 views. I was like, I had to turn off the notifications. My notifications were going crazy. Well, guess what? I made like 50 something dollars. I was so happy. But you know what? It was just simply posting pictures, posting reels and stuff. So you can even monetize with social media. Okay. So understanding social media will help you use it in a more effective way. Okay, if you're just using social media to just upload random stuff, you're posting pictures like crazy, like the catalog pictures, you are not going to get anywhere. There's no like destination, right? It's not really like you're focusing on where you're trying to go. We have to use it effectively. Okay, so really quick, what are some interests? Coffee, makeup, mom life, fashion, faith, wellness, books, decorating, cooking. Use everything to be able to connect with others. Okay, let me hurry because I'm on one slide and I like to talk a lot, so I have to hurry up. Okay, next. Oops, hold on. Not so fast. Okay, here we are. So there's so many different platforms, right? There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Threads, and so many more, right? But I just named the ones that are like, I guess I would say very popular and the ones that a lot of people are on, okay? But I'm going to give you a tip. Focus on one or two platforms while exploring and repurposing content, okay? And we're going to talk about repurposing content and stuff like that in a minute, but focus on one or two platforms, guys, because I'm going to tell you, I tried to do so many at the same time and it got a little bit overwhelming until I learned repurposing content, which we're going to share in a minute. But you should have one to two that these are like your main platforms. And I'm going to tell you which ones are mine. Mine is Facebook and Instagram. Those are my platforms. But if I had to choose over Facebook and Instagram, believe it or not, it's Facebook. And a lot of people call Facebook like the dinosaur app. I don't see it as a dinosaur app. Okay. I love that app. But that's like my app. I get more sales, I get more interaction and all of that on Facebook, believe it or not. So, but I would recommend to choose two, right? And then while you're focusing on those two, yeah, you're exploring like on TikTok and YouTube and like when you repurpose your content, you're sharing on there as well. Carmen says me too. Okay, awesome. So let's keep going. Okay, so it's very important, right, that you show up as yourself. Okay, look at all of these people. I wanted to add more, but I just couldn't add so many. But you know, you have a person that's doing groceries, right? A person that's with her baby, a person that's drinking coffee, a person that's exercising. Okay, and we all know that in pharmacy, we offer all of these amazing things. Okay, we offer so much, you guys, health and wellness, the coffee, you know, the vitamins, we have makeup, we have skincare. I mean, literally it's lifestyle. It's a lifestyle business, things that you can literally add to your life, okay, and share it as so. But it's very important that if you're going to use social media, that you know and understand that you are the brand. Okay, I can talk about pharmacy all that I want, right? But and people are going to hear me talk about it, but who are they going to support? Are they going to support the name of the company, or are they going to support Crystal? They're going to support Crystal, right? Because they know me, they love me. I'm showing up as what? As me. So I want to, you know, encourage you, especially if you're new, because I know I have some of my new team members here, right? Show up as yourself. Okay, invite your audience, invite the people that are on your Instagram and on your TikTok and on your Facebook and all these places, right? Invite them into your world. Let them get to know you. Okay, don't worry about perfection. All right, and believe it or not, you know, I was just talking to my sponsor, which she's many of our sponsors here too, Michelle Pignan. I was talking to her yesterday, and I told her, you know, it's funny because a lot of times I teach about this. I say, don't worry about perfection. It doesn't matter. Who cares, right? Show your kids, show your messy house, all of this stuff. And I told her, and it's so funny because I find myself now with the baby where I'm like, oh my gosh, well, maybe I should wait, or maybe I can't, you know, let me do it without the baby, or should I do it with the baby? Like, I'm in this position now. She's like, don't worry about that. Like, show your lifestyle with the baby, because you know, you get to relate with other people that are in the same position. Okay, so Carmen says, yes, people buy because of you, because they click with you, also because they trust you. Yes, exactly. Okay, so you can talk about all these types of things, right? But none of that matters. Is they trust you. You are the person that they are, like, it's like you're a magnet. Okay, so you need to show up. You need to be the voice. Okay, and as yourself. People will support you because they love you, not your company. Okay, yes, we support this company, we love this company, but you are the ones that they support. Okay, my son gets more views in reels just by holding pharmacy box more than my own. You see, kids are our future. That is so true. Okay, so show up as yourself. Now we're gonna go into algorithm. Okay, let's go into the algorithm. So what is an algorithm, right? Let me ask you a question really quick. Have you ever seen an ad on your feed of something that you've searched for? Okay, I love talking about this because it's interesting and also creepy at the same time. So have you ever went to like Amazon or Google and you searched up I don't know, bicycle, right? You're looking for bicycles. All of a sudden you go on Facebook, and Facebook, now you have an ad on Facebook that's recommending bicycles. Or then you go to Instagram and you have an ad that's recommending bicycles. And you're like, what in the world? I just searched this up on Amazon, or I just searched this up on Google. Why is it showing up on my Facebook? That is called, my friends, an algorithm. Okay. And we are all practically being watched by the algorithm. Okay, it sounds kind of creepy, but yes, Jashira says all the time. Okay, Carmen says yes, today was searching for hotel and flight ticket for convention, and now Facebook is showing me all of these deals. Exactly, thank you for sharing that, because it sounds crazy, but guess what, that is what an algorithm is. Okay, so a social media algorithm is a complex set of rules, and this is from Google, right? And calculations used by social media platforms to prioritize the content that users see in their feeds. So let me break it down to you, okay? Because you know, have you guys ever seen those yellow books? It's called let's say Social Media for Dummies. It's a yellow book and it's all for dummies, right? I love those books, okay? So in basic terms, a social media algorithm is a robot, think about it like that monitors what we see, when we see it, and how often we see it, okay? So what you see on your feed depends on the content that you most likely engage with and find value in. Listen to that. Okay, so it is very important to know that the algorithm can be controlled and personalized. Isn't that crazy? So basically, I can control my algorithm. I can decide what I want to see. How can we do that? How can we trick the algorithm? Well, we have to spend more time on content that you love and engage with likes, comments, and shares, right? And believe it or not, this algorithm can also affect your business. How does it affect your business? Well, you can use the algorithm to either boost your business or hinder it. Listen to those words and write that down, okay? You can use the algorithm to boost your business, or you can use it to hinder your business. For that reason, it is important to use it wisely by following the algorithm rules. And I'm going to share that in the next slide, what the rules are. Make sure you are following the algorithm rules and consistently personalizing the algorithm for both yourself and your audience. All right. I hope that you guys understood. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. And then I'll answer those questions. So what are the algorithm rules? Let's review them here. Content. What you post is crucial. So what happens to your content? Listen to this. If you post products 24/7, what do you think is going to happen? Your content is going to be hindered. Have you ever posted so much content and you get like no likes, no nothing, no comments, and you're like, my posts are not getting any engagement. I don't know what's going on. Make sure that you are reevaluating. Okay, how am I posting, right? What am I posting? And like Amanda said earlier, and I do want to like say this again, this takes practice. This definitely takes practice. So just because you posted something, you didn't get the engagement that you were looking for, doesn't mean that, oh my gosh, you're doing it all wrong. No, it takes practice. Learning the algorithm takes time too. So if you post too much product and you're not posting a lot about yourself and your testimony and the things that you love, you're going to be hindered. Okay. You will not be seen. But if you post value, selfies, entertainment, solutions, go live and connect with others, you will be seen. Okay. Timing. It is recommended that your posts do not compete with one another. What do I mean by that? If you are posting back to back, you will confuse the algorithm and hinder your content. So let's say that you post something at 9 o'clock, then at 9:30 you post something else, then at 10 you post something else, and then at 11 you post. You're posting so much that the algorithm is like, whoa, what do I show first? Which post does she want me to put, first? So we cannot be posting too much. It is recommended that you spread your post, okay, between 2 to 3 hours. So if you post something at 9, then wait, and then maybe post something again at 12, right? And then wait till the nighttime and post something again at 6 o'clock, right? So, and then they also do recommend that if your post is getting a lot of engagement, let's say you posted at 10 and that post got like so many likes and it's continuing to get comments throughout the day, they recommend that you do not post anything because you don't want to interfere with the post that's already getting engagement. So don't interfere with that one. Engagement. The algorithm is constantly changing and watching what you and your audience engage with the most. So engage with the people you want to connect with and share. What did I try to say here? And share what they, I guess, share what you love. Don't share content that no one engages with. Trick the algorithm. So again, when you're posting, take a look at what you're posting. Is it getting likes? Is it getting comments? If it is, you can keep posting stuff like that. If you post something, you're not getting a lot of engagement, then you want to tweak it. Okay. Keywords. Keywords are important. Certain words can boost or hinder your content. Okay. Now, Amanda is giving you guys a PDF file. I looked at it. It's so amazing. You guys are going to love it. Unfortunately, mine is not going to be available tonight. I tried so hard to get it available for you guys tonight, but I'm going to work on it a little bit more. And then I promise that by next week, you guys will have that PDF file. Okay. And in that PDF file, this will be something that's in it as well. Keywords that will help boost your algorithm and keywords that you should avoid so that you don't, get hindered. Okay. Business links should also be avoided and only shared in the comment section. This one can be a little bit tricky because I see people posting their business links and they get, likes and they get comments and stuff. But then some of them, they put it in the comments area because they say it's better. It's better to put it in your comments. I would recommend try Try for yourself and see what works better. If you want to put it in your description and see if it works out, great, then you can keep doing it. But if you notice that those posts are getting hindered, then maybe put it in your comment in the comments area and see if that helps. Oh, and like Amanda said, put the call to action. See comments for the link, or see comments for, you know, to get the information, whatever. And then that person knows, oh, she's telling me to do something. She's redirecting me. They're going to go to the comments and then they'll see what you're trying to show them. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about content. Am I good with time? Yes. Are you sure? Okay. So I'm going to try to speed it up here. Scheduling content is recommended to those that can't dedicate time to social media. Okay, yes, we can schedule content. If you guys didn't know, we can schedule content. So I'm going to try to show you here on my Facebook. Like I said, it's my first time doing this. I really hope that I can schedule it. Let's see. I mean, schedule it, you know, show you guys how to schedule it. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Right here. Okay, let's see. I'm installing it, so hold on one second. If you guys are enjoying this, or let me know in the chat, okay, that you guys are enjoying this while this is uploading here. Okay, I think it worked. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully it works. Let me see. Can you guys see it or no? No? No, not yet. Okay, okay. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try one more time and see. Connect. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it does. Let me see. Oh, I think so. Okay, hold on. It says Zoom Crystal, so hopefully it works. Let's see. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see your.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. Okay, good. Can you guys see it clearly? Just my phone screen? Yeah?
Can see, yeah, your screen, yeah, right now.
Good. Okay, so let me teach you guys how to share. Oh my God, I'm so happy. You don't know how happy this makes me. I was connect. Can you guys still see?
Yeah, you caught up for like a couple seconds, but we can see the screen.
Okay. So this is how you do it, okay, you guys? Oh, hold on, my computer's asking me if I'm trusted. Okay, let's say that I upload this photo, right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write my description, right? Like hello, whatever. Let's just I put hello, okay? Let me see. Okay, when I click on next, you guys see where it says next right here? I'm gonna click on that, all right? And then notice where it says can you see it or no?
I think it's like frozen the window. I mean, where are you at? I can still see where it says create post.
Okay, hold on, let me see. Let me try one more time and see if this works. Hold on. Oh, hold on. It disconnected for some reason. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, it's taking a while to show. I'm not sure. Let me see. Maybe if I disconnect. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hold on. I'm trying to get this to connect here. Nothing, right? It's not working.
No, I only see your screen, but I think it's frozen. Like I see your profile, where it says you're Crystal Reyes, but it's like if you were to make a post, like what's on your mind? That's all I see.
Really? Okay, so yeah, it probably definitely. All right, hold on. It probably froze. Let me try this one more time. Hold on. I am so sorry, you guys. Let me see. All right, share. Okay, waiting. All right. Hopefully it works this time. Let's see. It said it's loading. Okay, now, perfect. Hopefully it stays on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's say I go here, right? And I'm gonna post something. All right, so I'm gonna take this photo here. You're gonna type your description, right? Hello, how are you, right? And now you're going to schedule it, right? Oh, by the way, this is gonna be an extra bonus tip because I wasn't planning on talking about this, but believe it or not, when you use these emojis, these feelings emoji, this is supposed to also boost up your post, believe it or not. Okay, this is something that also with the algorithm. So, you know, you're feeling lovely or, you know, you're feeling blessed, whatever you want to put. If you guys notice on my posts, I use a lot of emojis because they do say that with the algorithm, these feelings like they do boost your post. But anyways, we're going to talk about scheduling. So if you look at the top where it says next, okay, on the top right-hand corner, notice how it says who can see your post, right? This is important. You want to specify who can see your post. But then notice how it says scheduling options. I can publish now or I can schedule later. Okay. And then look at this. When I click here, where in the gray area where it says tomorrow, November 29th, blah, 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 I go here and guess what? I can schedule my post. Okay. You can do this on both your personal page and in your group and also on your business pages as well. Okay. So this is really good to know, you guys, because if you work a full-time job and you're like, man, I don't have time to be on social media. I really wish I could post. This is a perfect way to schedule out your posts. In the morning, I want to post about you know, something inspirational. In the afternoon, I want to post about a product, a pharmacy product. You know, at night, I want to post something funny. Then you can schedule all that out. And guess what? Your post will be posted on that specific day. Look at this. Okay, so just FYI. Alrighty. Let me make sure. Yes. Alrighty. So that was it. That was it for that. Let me disconnect here now. Can I? How do I disconnect? Here I go. Okay, perfect. Now let's go back. Let me see here. Did you guys understand? Hopefully you guys were able to learn how to schedule a post. Okay, do you recommend page or a closed group? Okay. I'm gonna be very honest. I recommend having a personal page and working your business there, because a personal page, you have all your friends there, and I feel like you can connect in a more personal way. For a business, to be honest, I feel like to work on a business page, you have to be well known, right? It's a little harder to grow on a business page. It's not that you can't, it's just a little harder. Okay. Trust me, I've had business pages and I've learned it for myself. So right now, currently, I'm focusing on my personal page. Okay, but that's just my recommendation. Okay. All right, let's continue. So I'm not going to talk about this one because I am short on time. I don't want to extend this too much. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in a PDF file. Okay. And you guys are going to have this content CTA, which is call to action. These are some examples of things that you can put on your descriptions, like subscribing, subscribe now, join our community, shop this sale before it's gone, sign up, etc., etc. These are just examples of a call to action in your content. Okay, let me try to hurry here. Oh my gosh. Okay, repurposing content. Tell me.
Just say, take your time.
Okay. So repurposing content, you know what? You create content and you don't realize when you start talking that the time is like passing quickly. So I'm like trying to, anyways. Okay, so repurposing content is super important. Listen to me, guys. I have a YouTube account, right? And I also started a podcast a while back. And let me tell you something. Repurposing content is so important for a person like myself, who is on Facebook, who's on Instagram, who has a YouTube account, who started a podcast, right? Why? because I can take a video, okay, and I can edit it on, look at the apps. If you guys want to take a screenshot or write these apps down, these are some of the apps that I use: InShot, CapCut, Instagram, TikTok, right? Because we can edit videos on here. I take a video, I edit it, and guess what? I can use that, okay? Where? On YouTube, podcasts. I can use all of it and just upload it there. While when I edit it, take the piece that I want to use from that video. Let's say let's say you did a video and it lasted a whole hour. You can edit that video. You can, and that's a whole nother training, right? But you can download that video, you can edit it, and then take those 30 minutes that you're looking for, those 5 minutes of content in that video that you're looking for, and then post it in the other apps that you want to post it in. Okay, so repurposing content is super important. Okay, all right, your stories. This is the last portion of the training. So I want to show you guys, because I had a few of my team members that were telling me, Crystal, I don't know how to do a story. So I want to teach you guys how to do stories if you don't know how. Okay, we're going to learn the features in the stories. We're going to learn how to add a text, music, stickers, a poll, ask questions, add links, etc. Okay, so let's do that really quick. I'm going to share my screen one more time. Let me do that really quick. All right. And I'm trying to do quickly and effectively so that you guys can learn and start working on it, okay? All right, let me see. Let's share it here. Alrighty, there we go. So now we are going to do story. So here again, you guys see the plus sign up on the right hand corner, right? I click on that, and then I'm going to click on story. Okay, and then I'm going to click on the camera here. All right, and I'm going to open this up. You guys see where it says create? When I click on create, can you see it? Yes, we're good.
It's going slow. But
It's just going slow. Okay. I am sorry, you guys. Okay, so let's say that we click on create. Oops, hold on. And we type something here. I'm going to put hello. Okay. You can move it around anywhere that you want. Okay, that's something that you can know. You can also make it big or make it small. Okay, when you click on it, you can also click here. All right, and you can put color. You can put color to it as well. All right, and then you click on here, one here. Notice how, look at what it does. Super cool. Okay, and then of course you can put color. You can even change the font down here. All right, you guys. So that is how you create something. Now look at the color up here in the left-hand corner. If I click on this, I can change the background. That's another thing that's pretty cool. Okay, that's how you create something that you want to type out. Like it could be an inspirational quote. It can be, something that, I don't know, something that you just have in your mind that you want to share. You can do that. A boomerang, which is like one of my favorite things. Okay, when I click it, notice what it does. Look. Okay, this is what I love to do with my kids. I love to use stuff like this. Okay, it's really cool. I don't know, just it's one of my favorites. Okay, guess what? I can add a text to it. Okay, and I can do, put it wherever I want. All right, when I click on the smiley face, look at all the things that pop up. Okay, if I want somebody to like, do this here, did you love this? Right? They can respond by clicking the emoji and sliding it. We can put a sticker too. If your audience can actually click on that sticker. Okay. We can do a poll. Did you like this? And then you can put yes or no. Right? And your audience can respond there. I'm trying to go fast. Questions, right? You can also ask a question here and your audience can also type their answer. Okay, and then music as well. Okay, you can go ahead and add music. There's so much music to choose from. You can even type it out and it should come out. Okay, so that is how you add music, add your text, or add stickers. You can even add a link. Okay, and your link should happen there as well. Okay. There's also, which is another one of my favorites. All you do is all you have to do is literally click on this here. You just tap on it. That's it, and it records on its own. That's why it's called hands-free. So it's a good way to not have to hold your phone. Let's say you're making coffee, you can make it without having to hold on to it, which is a cool, pretty cool. You can do your makeup with this one. So I love hands-free. Okay, and again, you can add stickers to it, text, all the good stuff. Layout, I don't really use layout, but you can, and it's just taking different photos on each one. But it's a pretty cool way to make, like, engage with your audience and put a poll and say something like, which one do you like, right? And then what you can do is you can do like picture 1, picture 2, blah blah blah, and then you put it in the center, and then they can tell you like, oh, I liked picture number 2 better, picture 4. So that's something that you could do with layout. And the other one is dual, which I like this one a lot, because look at what you can do. Let's say that I'm on the Farmasi website. Literally, guys, I could go on the Farmasi website and I can be like, oh, look at this is on sale, blah blah blah. Does that make sense? So I can literally, like, while they're looking at me, I'm also showing them whatever is on my screen. Okay, so that was it. That is how you use your Instagram. Let me make sure that I'm not missing anything. Hold on. Yeah, that was basically it. And just FYI, you can also add a photo. So if I go, you see this, guys? Look, I can make it big, I can make it small, I can do whatever I want, and then I can add a text and put that wherever I want. Okay, so that was it. Oh my gosh. I hope I didn't take too much time. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, so let me stop sharing really quick and let me finish the presentation. We just have one more slide, and that's basically it. Somebody put here, it says it's an iPhone, but I'm not too sure who that is. It says, in that class about social media, Farmasi had a while back, didn't they say you shouldn't sell on a personal page? I post on my personal and direct to my business page, just checking. So this is, I guess this would be like another training, because it depends how you're selling on your personal page. Because if you're, like I said earlier, like if you're posting pictures like about the catalog with the links, like that just looks very salesy. But if you're using yourself as a brand, so for example, I'm like, drinking the coffee, right? And then I'm sharing it as something that I love, like, wow, this coffee is so amazing, it has so many benefits, right? Blah, 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 blah. I am engaging, I am interacting, connecting with people, but with myself using the Farmasi product. Does that make sense? So I'm not, so much using just the catalog, or, I don't know, Amanda, if you want to kind of like talk about this as well, maybe share something. What do you think?
I think, like you said, it all depends how you communicate it, right? You mean selling on the page? I would
Personal, yeah.
I think on the page, you should post valuable content. Remember, we have to provide value. What's in, when they're posting. What's
Yes.
in, make sure that it's more value than any. Your post should be more of 80% value and then 20% of the rest. Okay, and then maybe story is where you're gonna do more of the selling in your story. Don't use so much like the pictures that Farmasi sends, which although they're super awesome, right? Make sure it's original content as well. Like post yourself drinking the coffee, and post something valuable. How does it make you feel? What is your experience drinking the coffee? It makes me feel this, it makes me feel that, and in your stories is where you can provide, do more of the selling.
Okay, sorry, my computer took me out. Did it take anybody else out, or just me?
It's just you.
Okay. So yeah, that was my part, you guys. I hope that you guys were able to learn, and that you were able to take something from it as well. So Amanda, I'm gonna pass it on to you. Okay.
I know it was like a lot of information. Like I said, you can watch the replay. We'll provide that for you guys. And much like, well, how do you do a reel? Like we can definitely do, eventually, do more of the technical stuff, and I know it's a lot, but it you that foundation, and then we can go more into like the details on it. But like you said, like
Yeah.
practice. And we really hope that you guys got value out of this. Before you guys leave, if this really helped you in some way, we would love to hear testimonials. If what Crystal shared helped you, please, send her one or two sentences. Hey, Crystal, this was a good training. I loved it. I learned so much. I got so much clarity off of it. If you were able to get value from what I shared, send me a testimonial. In this if you want more collaborations like this, let us know. What do you need? Because we're here to serve you. We are here to help you. I think Crystal and I have that in common, that we love to teach. We love to learn and we love to teach. So if there's
Yeah.
something common that or something, I still need help with this, reach out to Crystal, or reach out to me. We're here to help you guys, to help see you guys grow, and we would love to have testimonials. Okay, if that's we hope that that's not too much to ask, but if you can do that for us, that would be a huge blessing for Crystal. It will be a huge blessing for me as well. And I don't know, Crystal, I don't know, should we open it for maybe one or two questions? I don't know if you're okay with
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Yeah, for sure.
One or two questions, because we want to honor everyone's time. I know we've been here since 8, so we've been here for an hour and 20 minutes, but some questions if you guys have some. Questions. We have Caridad Carmen, Diana Rocha, Marali, Michelle, and Yashida. Do you guys have any questions? If not, it's all good. If you do, Caridad,
And yeah, and no question is too big or small. Anything you guys want to ask.
Just wanted to say this was awesome. Thank you. I'm on
Yay.
first half because I totally forgot about. I lost track of time with trying to put the little one tucked in and everything. But from what I heard, this was awesome. And Crystal, you said a lot of good stuff about the algorithm and everything like that. And yeah, be yourself. I love that one. Be yourself, be creative. I know Farmasi does have, like Amanda said, a bunch of cool features, but I mean, Canva is an amazing option to do your creations. That's what I use from what I learned in the past. And like the iPhone girl was saying that, yeah, don't they Farmasi said not to use your personal, but most of the time when you're starting, you don't have a platform yet. You don't have people, and most of the time you have your own your own page. And like I did, what was it, a couple weeks ago or last week, I went live and I just did, you know, tips on Christmas ideas, gift ideas, what you can do, what stuff is out there that you can make it fun and creative. And I used our products. And then for Black Friday, obviously I mentioned, hey, these are on sale right now. And I gave the self price and everything. I said it's available, I threw that in there. But that wasn't pretty much what I was focusing on. I was focusing on like Christmas tips and all that. But hey, if you have the views, you have the opportunity to throw it out there, might as well try it, because you never know who's watching you, and you never know who private messaged you saying, hey, what's your website and all that. Because I had one lady like share it and like it, and I bought from her years ago, and she's a small business as well. Like she did my son's first blanket and my son's first stocking. And she's like, well, we're here to support each other. That's what we do. So you never know who's watching, who's liking, and who's supporting you. You might not know that small business that you supported years and years and years ago, and they're helping you. So what, like, these tips really go far, and the algorithm really, and our social media does recognizes you. Like Jasmine was recognized again, this past week for her algorithm and posting and all that. So you do get recognized by Facebook, Instagram, and all that. So just like what you guys said, really put yourself out there.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
It's something that I wanted to mention too. We give you all these tips and stuff, but always try out. Like I love what Chris said. I know they say don't put your link in the description, but hey, try it out.
Yes.
I'm the type that I get data. I try everything out. I see what works, what doesn't work, and maybe what works for me doesn't work with you. You know, always try out different tips and tricks, and then watch it, collect data. Okay, that worked. Maybe that didn't work. I didn't get much engagement there. It's all cool. Next time I'm gonna tweak it. I'm gonna do this different. That's why it takes practice. So absolutely.
Definitely, for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. I don't know, Crystal, do you have some final words to say or no?
That was everything.
Appreciate everyone who tuned in. We're glad you guys were able to be here. We're gonna go ahead and share the once we set up the link so you guys can see the recording with you guys. Stay tuned for Crystal's PDF. And please let us know your testimonials. Send it, you can direct message Crystal, send her testimonials, which I know will be a blessing for her. And if you got value out of this, send me private message, 1 or 2 sentences, how this training was able to help you. With that being said, God bless you, ladies. Thank you so much. Let us know what else you want to see. Maybe we will come up with, who knows, maybe another training sometime, right?
Yeah, definitely.
God bless you.
Bye.